My name is Marc Castor. I'm 40 years old. I'm a business professional, and I'm here to share my story. I was born with a disorder in my mouth where my mouth is too small. The space in my mouth is too small.
Marc Castor is a patient, been here about 5 or 6 years. A very interesting case. These are some models of Marc's teeth. And Marc's situation was that he had severe crowding of his upper teeth, and so as you can see, that was his smile, kind of like that, and his lateral incisors were pushed almost completely out of alignment into the palate area.
Throughout the years, I've just learned to grow to accustomed to try and not smile and to cover up my smile, my teeth, and my situation as much as possible.
Any family pictures that he has, he does not smile, he does not show his teeth. And the reason is he's been so embarrassed of what his teeth look like.
I've made a decision pretty much in my life right now that now is the time for me to make a transformation in my life. And that transformation is to have a better smile. So tomorrow morning I start my adventure with Dr. Larson. My first step in correcting my smile and having a beautiful smile.
This is going to completely overhaul, transform his smile. And he will, by the time we're done with him, he will have absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. There will be no reason why he can't smile as big as he wants.
It's called cosmetic dentistry is what he's going to do, and he's going to do a transformation on my mouth essentially in a matter of less than a month's time. Whereas most people, from what I understand, would normally go the orthodontic route, which traditionally they'd be in braces for 2 years and a retainer for multiple years after that.
This is a diagnostic wax-up that kind of gives us our goal. This is the final product that we want. This is just made in wax. And basically, it's the same models that I just showed you that that have the crooked teeth missing, and the lab made this in wax. And so this is our guide, and we're going to try to do this.
Chair had the back massager on it.
Yeah, is it on?
No.
It's not. No.
Turn it off. Oh yeah, that's better.
I did my undergrad at Oregon State. Initially thought I was going to be a pharmacist, and then I realized I really want to work more with people and work more with my hands, and so I decided to make the change and go to dental school. I graduated from Oregon State in '97, and then I went to Oregon Health Sciences University to dental school. It rains a lot in Oregon, and both of us were tired of the rain, so it's nice to be here and see the blue sky once in a while. Dr. Mickelson, who was the dentist who founded this practice here, was retiring, and so I decided to negotiate with him, and I ended up buying out his practice, and it's been the best move ever for me. Today, Marc came in, we got him very numb, and we prepared the teeth to receive the bridges. Now what that requires is that we actually cut the teeth down about 1.5 millimeters, and that gives us adequate thickness so that the lab can make the bridge with porcelain so that it gives a very natural look to the porcelain. For this kind of restoration, we use a lab in Nampa called Whitecap Dental Laboratory, and they build the crown. While preparing the teeth, it's very important that we have a nice clean margin, which is the edge of where the tooth actually meets the crown, and that's usually right above the gum line, right at or equal to the gum line. And the crown will seat down to that level and appear as a natural tooth coming out of the gum tissue.
I'm married and I'm the father of 3 daughters. I've been married for 15 years.
I have found over the years, especially working with smiles, that people are their own worst critics. Marc has a nice smile, and most people wouldn't even really notice, but he noticed.
I honestly believe that we're here to be happy, and we want to feel good about ourselves, and we're entitled to feel good about ourselves. And there is help out there for people that want to feel good about themselves and feel positive about themselves and the way they look. And my message to them is, find that help and do it. Just do it. There's nothing to be afraid of. The only thing that you have to be afraid of is the positive results that it's going to make, the impact on your life, because it will change your life.
Wow. That is amazing.
I've hidden my smile my whole life, and now this gives me the opportunity to show my smile, and I'm going to have to learn how to smile and show that beautiful smile once it's done.
So what we did is, we extracted the 2 teeth that were crowded inward, and then we put temporary bridges on, which were a copy of basically the ideal bridge, which is what he has now. And so his temporaries were a huge improvement to what he had. I saw him about a week after we placed the temporaries, and he just was grinning ear to ear.
The whole point behind this transformation was for me to come to somebody new that's never seen my smile before, but to ever not know that I actually ever had dental work done. That's the whole secret.
Today we placed the bridges for Marc. A couple weeks ago we were planning on placing them as the final product, but we had we tried them in and the shade was off just a little bit, so I decided to send it back to the lab. Marc's going to have these bridges for a long time, so I want them just perfect if we can get them there. So we sent them back to the lab, had them adjust the shade. They sent them back, and we cemented them today, and they're just a perfect match. I think they look great.
As you can see, I have the finished results here on my teeth now. I have a new smile and a new boost to my self-confidence. Dr. Larson has done a phenomenal job throughout the whole process. He made sure that I was comfortable and was always mindful of my comfort or the discomfort that could take place, and he minimized that, and it was actually an enjoyable experience and throughout the whole process.
Marc, we've been talking about this for 5 years, I think, and I'm so happy that you've finally done this. Congratulations on your new smile. I'm excited for you.
It's just been a phenomenal experience, and I highly recommend anybody that's looking to have any type of cosmetic dentistry done to go to Jeff Larson, because he always puts your needs before anybody else's needs, as a matter of fact. That's the thing that's nice about Jeff. He always puts your needs first and foremost.